This is always ready, Matt Cardona, the internet champion and the host of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. But there's another podcast I want you to check out, and that is the Crash and Burn Podcast. Check it out every single episode. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, do all that fun stuff, and you never know. Maybe one day you'll see the Crash and Burn Podcast take on the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast in the middle of the ring. And you know who's going to win? Me. Because you guys, you're not always ready. Crash and Burn!
Hello, everyone around the world. Welcome to Crash and Burn. We will review this past weekend's Royal Rumble pay-per-view or premium live event, however you want to call it at this point. It took place Saturday, January 29th at the Dome at America's Center in St. Louis, Missouri, which you guys know me, I am shithead.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, let's bring everybody in here. First up, since he already talked, he is from Cinematic Analysis. He is one half of the owners of Mosh fucking Cast. And he's also on Crash and Burn too. Let's say hello to the biggest fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, the assassin, Big Josh.
Okay. You didn't have to say all the extra information there. God damn it. You could have just kept it simple. But what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Assassin Josh Dang here. Welcome back to the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast.
Crash and fucking Burn Wrestling Podcast.
I'm not stealing anyone's line here. But
Hey, just shut up.
yeah,
Someone's
we're gonna
talking.
talk about the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Well, not pay-per-view anymore. Premium live event, which happened whatever the fuck
last week,
happened.
Idiot.
Past week, damn it.
2
Josh
years
is brain
ago.
dead.
So yeah, let's get underway. We have a lot to recap, discuss, and talk about here. So let's get started.
Up next, he actually attended the Royal Rumble. He is also from the Moshcast and Cinematic Analysis. He also on Crash and Burn too. Jaden.
Hey, I will be talking about my experiences at the Royal Rumble while we're discussing the matches.
Yes. Next up, he is a lazy boy, Lucas.
I'm not that lazy now, alright? I'm not putting work in myself.
I'm stealing Julian's introduction.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say you'll never be Julian, you'll never be Evan, alright? Just bottom line. So, anyways, hello, greetings, and everything like that. I'm here doing this, pretty much a mid pay-per-view, honestly. And, yeah, that's pretty much gotta say. This pay-per-view was mid. I'll explain why in a couple minutes. So, yeah.
Next up, he is the newest member of Cinematic Analysis, Nicholas Isaacs.
Hello. Yeah, the Royal Rumble was certainly the Royal Rumble, and we're going to discuss why.
Yes, certainly the Royal Rumble. Perfect way to describe it.
It was certainly a premium live event made by Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon, though Shane McMahon didn't get what the hell he wanted, and now he's gone. Worked out great. But anyway. My son, how could you do this to me? Damn it. Yes, we will be discussing that, and I guess we will also go into that as well if we go down that path. But yeah, I definitely have some things to say about this pay-per-view. Quite a lot of things to say about this goddamn pay-per-view. So, yeah, you'll see what I mean later.
Last but certainly not least, he is a sleepyhead and he is our dancer, and watch him twirl around, Big AJ. Oh god.
You're posting.
Oh no, watch this, guys.
What's up, everyone?
Oh
Live
Oh, Jesus.
of the fastest rising podcast of all professional wrestling. What the fuck? Fashion fucking wrestling
on the card reader.
where we were Royal Rumble 22.
which, in my opinion, was a meh. Oh, God. I thought this year was going to be good, but they find a way to put things up.
Yeah, find a way to put things up.
AJ's dance gave me more excitement than both Rumbles combined did, and that is
Yeah.
not good.
And AJ danced and he twirled around like an idiot.
I look forward to that more than a WWE Premium Live event.
This is AJ's intro. The Crash and Fucking Burn Wrestling Podcast.
We're in this kid,
Bush
damn it.
whackers.
My favorite. Oh, it's the greatest tag team of all time.
Were you listening to Shinedown, AJ? What the heck?
What the
No.
hell?
Hey, that's Julian shit. Don't. Okay. Anyways, moving on.
Can we just get on underway, goddammit?
Yeah.
No.
Let's get this Rumble underway.
Let's get this Rumble on the way.
Do you hear the
You're so
Rumble?
aggressive. All right.
Go,
Let's
Jason,
all
go.
just-
Go,
let's all
moron.
just shut up.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna do this for shits and giggles.
Jason, you seem completely prepared for this recording. Jason, you totally.
First up, we had Colby Daniel Lopez defeating Joseph Anoy, aka Roman Reigns, by disqualification.
Joseph Annoying.
Oh, God. Okay.
Bro,
And
why
yeah,
was-
this was a Universal Championship match.
Uh,
First off, AJ, go ahead.
Yes.
This match, it was really good until
was really.
which was bullshit. It ended with a fucking DQ, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a DQ.
And then he DQ.
No, it ended in elimination.
Dude,
It was the Rumble.
they need to get rid of the disqualifications, man. They are ruining matches, bro. Like, Seth and Roman, this could have been potentially had the best match of the night, but they find a way to fuck that up by a fucking DQ. The fuck? Anyway,
I am traumatized.
yeah.
Me too. This is like a 3D experience. That would be
And
terrifying.
Of course, Rollins wearing the Shield gear, which was a big. That was actually huge. Like Rollins wearing the Shield gear, reminding and trying to get Roman over his head. That was a great move. And Roman and Seth killed it, but until that fucking ending with the DQ, man, it's just I cannot stand disqualifications anymore in WWE. They need to get rid of that shit because they need to make more no DQ matches, to be honest, because DQs are just gonna ruin this shit up. So, anyways, overall,
well, I got a different feeling about that.
Jaden, I want you to unmute and talk about the match. If you're there, Jaden Addison.
God damn it! I'm not gonna hire you.
Even the reviews for the Rumble are making people
Okay,
sleep.
okay.
That's how bad it is.
So,
All right, yeah, just go ahead, Luke. Just go ahead.
okay, so I'm actually going to go and read up what I actually said for my wrestling thing. So, basically what I said, Roman comes out, usual tribal chief thing, acknowledging, all that shit, whatever. Yeah, and so the storytelling to this was very immaculate. I'll say that. The storytelling to where Rollins had the Shield gear and with Rollins coming out of the crowd like the Shield used to do was immaculate. I definitely love that. And I think Rollins didn't want to win the title. He wants to get into Roman's head, which he did, which led to that DQ finish. And I think it was perfectly executed how the post-match attack and the DQ was finished. Because Roman, he was over the line. Like, we've never seen this Roman in a long time. Like, snapped just like an instant, And with that said, the post-match attack was brilliant. The way that Rollins fell down the rope, like Roman did, that was brilliant right there. Brilliant storytelling right there. And the attack was just like Rollins did to basically Roman 8 years ago, getting finally his payback, which was, I think, is really good. And I picked him to win, which I was technically right. So, but again, I still say about this, Rollins still owns Reigns when it comes to big matches. He owns him. All right? Reigns cannot beat Rollins in big title matches or any big matches in general because he falls under pressure. And he's going to do the same thing at Mania, and which I already know about. But during the post-match check was just brilliant. I think the storytelling to this is brilliant. And this is the thing about wrestling fans. I'm not going to go at y'all. You got some people go for matches. It's not all about matches sometimes and how wrestling is. It's all about the storytelling sometimes, you know? For example, Roman and Jey Uso, for example, they had a great storytelling. You know, the wrestling moves was, which is ish, but they had a great storytelling, that they want to tell the story. And that's why I say WWE has great storylines, but meh or okay matches, or bad matches to be exact. So, honestly, probably the best match of the night for me, in my opinion.
All right, Jaden, if you can unmute or something. I don't know if you're still there.
Jaden!
You're muted, by the way.
Jaden has disappeared.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so I laughed when Seth Rollins came out in the Shield trial. I was thinking, oh yeah, he's just trolling with the dude just to fuck with him and shit. It was a nice little nod to the Shield. I'll give this match a 9 out of 10. I say that because of the finish. I was right in a way about Seth winning, but he did not win the title.
Yeah.
True.
I thought this match was something decent to start off the show.
Should have been the main event if you were to ask me.
True. And yeah, I thought Seth coming out in the Shield attire and the entrance was pretty cool. It's a nice little throwback. And yeah, overall this match was solid. It's not really the best match of the night, but it was good for what it was. All right, the guy with wearing the hat backwards, you go ahead.
Honestly, I thought this match was going to be better than expected. I didn't expect it to end in a DQ finish. Roman...
DQ finishes suck.
I know. I love the fact how Rollins trolled Reigns by wearing the Shield outfit and coming out to the Shield theme song. I just thought that gave a nice throwback vibe, but what I love, and I agree with Lucas, when Reigns got payback on Rollins the same way in 2014, that he hit him with the steel chair and everything. I just thought that was perfect payback from a few years back. But overall, I felt the match could have been better in a way where, Reigns retains or Rollins becomes the champion, not DQ finish. The match could have been better, in my opinion, honestly. But it was still an epic way to start off the show.
Yeah, epic. Anyways, Nicholas Isaacs, you go ahead. Oh, so Josh is going to join back.
Josh has just exited the chat. So sad.
Josh Banker has entered the chat.
Hey. Yeah.
I couldn't see you guys for a second, so that's why I came back in.
Sus.
Welcome back. It's been 84 years.
Yeah, you just did a massive time jump, man. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd give this like an 8 out of 10, or actually, a 7 out of 10. I definitely did expect more from this match. It was still good. It was the best match on the card for me, in my opinion, for a lot of reasons. But yeah, no, DQ finish, and it didn't feel like they didn't really do a lot for me in this match. There was good storytelling, and they did some pretty good spots, but overall, I definitely think you could have given them more time. With Reigns and Rollins, with the big match that it was, you could definitely give it more time. But I mean, I kind of understand with the Rumbles happening and whatnot, you can really do that, but then just don't do matches like Doudrop versus Becky Lynch, which serve not much of a purpose at all. But yeah, no, that finish was exactly why I think AEW is a lot smarter in terms of the way it has puts together its rules. Like in a match like this where you can't have like either guy really lose, that's why you have like a time limit draw that works so much better as to not just cheapen the match with a stupid DQ. That like it protects both guys in that sense rather than just pissing off the fans with that. It's day and night when it comes to how WWE does finishes to protect wrestlers compared to AEW. So yeah, in that sense, you could have really used a different type of finish for this match that WWE just does not do, and that's been very detrimental to them, and it's going to continue being detrimental to them if they don't like change it.
One second, guys.
And Jason's left the chat. Hey. So yeah, in my honest opinion, best match of the night could have been so much better.
All right, I'm gonna take over. Over. So, has anyone gone?
I win.
You win, AJ?
Yeah, I win.
I did.
Josh, you went?
Yes, I did.
Jaden, you went. I know Jaden, you went. Nicholas just went. Okay, we all just went here. Now we're gonna get into the Women's Royal Rumble match.
That's right. We know who's back too.
Yep.
Which we'll get into later on.
Ronda Rousey has returned and won the 30 Women Royal Rumble match for a Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 38. So now for this match, I thought it's one of the best Royal Rumble matches I've seen. Even though there's not too many surprises, but it's good for me. I like the match.
Okay, Josh. Damn.
One of the better matches of the night. But Ronda was the highlight of it.
Yeah, true.
And because there were some rumors going around saying that she signed a 2-year deal, and turns out the rumors were true. And yeah, I like some of the surprises, even though they got eliminated quick. The Forbidden Door, the only one was Mickie James. I was expecting more, but it's overall the Rumble match was pretty good. One of my favorites of the night, and Ronda being the winner, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, a good match. Jaden.
What was that?
We're talking about the 30 Women Royal Rumble match where Ronda wins.
I wasn't even mad. If you guys want to, you guys could check out my YouTube video of me reacting to everybody coming out. I wasn't. Only person that really surprised me was Alicia Fox because she wasn't the only one who was sporting on the internet.
Yeah.
Anybody else that came out, anybody could have predicted that was going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, it was a good match. I'm not mad that Ronda won.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. And Lucas, you go ahead because you're doing this.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest. That Royal Rumble match was only a thing for Ronda Rousey to come back and win it. That was the only thing it was for. And I personally not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of it. Because here's the thing, you couldn't get somebody like Shayna Baszler or Rhea Ripley. Hell, I would say that.
The younger talent.
Like I don't know what I don't even like her now because she basically chokes under pressure every time that she's in big wrestling match. Everyone picked her on this podcast or whatever, but every time she chokes like basically a porn star. And I'm talking about Liv Morgan, and hell, she could have been 1 or 2, but she choked basically like a porn star, and honestly, and some nostalgia in there. And I said in my post, I said that I'm kind of here for it, but I'm just like having Melina and Karen have some nostalgia. But honestly, it was kind of forgettable for me because just the wrestling just didn't live up to the hype. You could have Paige come back. You wasted on Ivory, and Ivory is cool and all. But you could have like a Paige. You could have like somebody else fit in there as well. Like hell, even Rose, for example, as well. Like you could have that happen as well. But no. Honestly, this Rumble is just honestly for me forgettable. And you heard Ronda's promo last night. It wasn't that good. I was bored of her promo. Like she lost her sauce. She lost her promo skills, and there's no story to this. At least with Brock Lesnar winning the Rumble, I mean, at least has some story to it. At least.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm not a big fan of it. So yeah.
All right. AJ.
Oh man, I can. Okay, this Rumble was, yeah. I can kind of agree with Lucas. It's kind of underwhelming and like maybe it's gonna be forgettable for the next like, let's say another 5 years or 10 years. Yeah, no one is gonna talk about the
Yeah,
rest.
it's not really worth talking about 2
Because
years later.
because that's the only highlight of this Rumble, Ronda Rousey coming back, which at first I did not believe at all. I was like, I don't believe anything till I see it. And then I just saw, like, when number 28 come out, and then Bad Reputation by Joan Jett is playing.
That song goes hard,
That
not gonna lie.
literally, oh, I almost lost my shit, dude. I cannot believe WWE did it. They fucking did it. Oh, they needed something like that. And but yeah, and there was a lot of rumors over the years, like Becky and Ronda to have a rematch at Mania one time, and then it didn't happen. But now this could potentially happen. But for the rest of the surprises, yeah, I hated the way WWE announced the surprises for the Rumble, like the Bella
They need
Twist.
to stop that. I swear.
Yeah, they fucking did it with Edge too. They announced him for the Rumble, and then he came out number 1 or 2, whatever. And they just spoiled the number of Edge, and oh my god, I was so pissed. Okay, if WWE is watching this right now, you guys need to stop spoiling shit because the fans are not gonna be excited. You got me?
That's
Now,
the point of the Royal Rumble.
yeah, anyways, but overall, the women's Rumble, like Ivory, I did not expect her to come out because, and even came with the right to censor gimmick, and she played it very well, very, very well, and especially since she's actually 60 years old. God bless her, man. Wow, what, she did a really good job in their Rumble, but when number 30 came out, when Shayna came out, I was pretty much overwhelmed. I was underwhelmed because, I mean, she could have came out a little earlier than that, and like had Paige come out, but I understand WWE didn't probably didn't have plans for her. I understand that, and Paige probably is doing something with a certain someone we're not mentioning in here, but
Oh, don't.
yeah. Anyways.
Probably not.
I don't know. That's what I heard. Anyways, not in a sexual way. Anyways, probably doing like vacation stuff.
Carry on with the match.
Okay. Anyways, but the rest of the Rumble, like they had like Molly, which I actually expected because like she usually came in the Rumble.
Or carry on with your novel.
Yeah. I think at the 2020 Royal Rumble, she came out. I was surprised, and then like 2021 came out. She didn't come out all, unless I'm wrong. And then this year she came out because I expected it because obviously she just got re-signed by the WWE as a producer, so they had to do something like that, boost up like the Rumble a little bit. And then she got attacked by Nikki Ash. And yeah, and she got eliminated at the shortest time in the Rumble, I think. I feel like she was like the shortest. Oh no. Also another one. Melina. We haven't seen her for 10 plus years, dude. That felt good. I was so excited. I did not expect her to come out as well. And man, Melina, man. And I was so pissed that she was eliminated first, dude. Unbelievable. This is the way you treat a legend, dude. Like, you get eliminated less than a minute. Come on. Anyways, but overall, this women's Royal Rumble was meh. It's probably gonna be forgettable for the next 5 to 10 years because the only highlight of this is Ronda Rousey, and but the Rumble overall was really good. Like they had a lot of people from the past, and yeah, that's Rumble.
You made that whole thing a novel.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna just go lie down.
Hey, that's my job. What the hell?
Yeah. Go to fucking bed. Anyways, Nicholas, now you go ahead.
This was the worst women's Royal Rumble to date. That is my overall opinion on this.
You're straight up saying that.
This
Damn,
was
okay.
buckets and buckets of shit continuously dumped on the fans. That is my professional opinion on what this Rumble was. So, first of all, like my good friend AJ mentioned, Melina, what the fuck was that? Like, that's baffling to me. It's like they did what they did with Edge. Could you imagine if Edge came back for the first time in 10 years during the 2020 Rumble and gets immediately eliminated by Reigns? Could you imagine that? Do you imagine how
that would be the funniest shit I've ever seen?
Luke just wants to see the world burn at this point. He has just had enough.
I do. I want to see all of them burn.
Lucas
crash and burn, bitch.
Lucas is done with everything. But no, like, this is just like, it's a meme, but it's not a funny meme at this point of just Dory shitting on, like, they either shit on the legends or they book them to the top and freaking kill everybody else that they have on their roster with legends. Like, they can never get legends right in WWE except for like Edge, and that's it. Like, the women's Rumble to me for the last 5 years has just metamorphed into just a clip show of past highlights, and it's barely been about like actually having a match to determine who's going to be the next challenger for the world title at Mania. It's become just, oh look, another legend, and then WWE kills those legends, and people get pissed off on the internet about it, and I'm pissed off too because they're doing that. But at the same time, you're not giving any room for people like Shotzi Blackheart or Shayna Baszler or Liv Morgan or Sarah Logan or Io Shirai or any of the other women on the roster to actually shine and put together a great match. You're not giving them that because you're spending your entire time doing bullshit like giving the Bellas the chance to F everything up and eliminate people when they aren't going to be having a match in the next few months or even years because they aren't active wrestlers. It's stupid. It's stupid, as Orton would say.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I've heard something bad here. But yeah, it's brain dead is the booking behind the Rumble. Like, the last four have been phenomenal to me. Like, just think about all the awesome stuff they had. Like, at least it was original in the 2018 one, and Asuka won, and massive pop, totally deserved it. Looked like a monster on her undefeated streak. That was great. 2019, Becky, when she was at her hottest, running in and winning the whole thing. Yeah, no, fuck her now, but back then when she was actually like the hottest thing on the planet and was
And
amazing.
likable.
Yes, and winning the whole thing. That was awesome. The pop was insane. 2020. Hell, even though Charlotte won that, Shayna's entrance and her just annihilating the entire thing was insane. Plus Bianca Belair in the beginning and proving that she was a future main eventer. That was awesome. 2021. I don't even need to mention that. That was incredible. The final sequence with her, Bianca, Ripley, and Charlotte was awesome. There was memorable stuff in everything that the fans really wanted and that would actually help move things forward. 2022 did not do that. You know, Rousey came back and she won the whole thing, but it's like, that's cool, but it almost feels like too late. It's been 3 years and these new stars have popped up, and from the looks of things, Rousey, in terms of promo, has gone down. And
gone way down. Well, they had the way Jim had to put in fake noises to try to elevate her. Like, you can't fucking do that.
they need to stop with the crowd noise. That's propaganda. That's literally that's basically propaganda at that point. Like WWE is controlling the narrative, and that is why Braun Strowman wants to control his own narrative now. Great job, y'all.
God damn it, I'm stupid as hell.
God damn it, why I keep the big fucking guy? Son of a bitch. That's my type. Yeah. By far the women's, like, somehow, I don't know why, I just don't like the women's Rumble, but somehow it's not the worst Rumble of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how that's possible. With how much I disliked it, it's still the best Rumble of this night. And this is why this Rumble night was absolutely disappointing to me. So, yeah, I said my piece, and I'm going to move on. Wyatt!
Before we move on to the next person, ladies and gentlemen around the world, welcome our king, Wyatt.
I am not your king.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
King of the ring, goddamn.
Unless he can get his fucking camera to fucking stand, we can.
You're still the king.
You guys, the reason I had to take a detour to get on this podcast is because they blocked the way because
Bobby Hill was there.
Wild at Caillou's house.
I don't know why I just watched, but I'm
Anyways,
things are getting a little wild in Caillou's house.
Before we continue, since we have the whole
Oh
cast
my fucking god!
Oh no, Bobby Hill is attacking from behind. The feud continues.
Let's take a quick picture. We're talking about the Women's Royal Rumble match, but before we resume, let's take a quick picture. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's for Instagram.
Oh, I finally am re-wearing my Cena shirt because I got it in a bigger size.
So to catch you up, Wyatt, we just talked about the Universal Championship match. Seth Rollins defeating Roman Reigns. Why don't you go ahead?
Thoughts on it?
Yeah.
I thought that it was a very shitty ending to the match. I think the Shield pop with Rollins, I kind of expected that to happen because, Rollins was going to give Roman the Shield vibes with the build-up that they were having. But it kind of pisses me off because why the fuck are you putting Seth Rollins in the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match, which if that match was going to end by DQ, that should continue their storyline. You should have Roman defend his title in the chamber, put Rollins in there. You could have Orton in the WWE title elimination chamber, so that could put him to turn on Riddle. But to Roman and Rollins, I think Roman should defend his title in the chamber against Rollins and 4 other people. And then maybe that could continue their story. And then that will have Roman dethrone Rollins in, and that will go him off to Mania. But that was definitely one of the most shitty endings to a Universal title match ever. I mean,
that shows that Roman is a true heel in this product, but as of that, it kind of pissed me off how the ending. I was really hoping Rollins would have won that because I thought Rollins would have been the guy to dethrone Roman, but I definitely know expecting to be Brock Lesnar, which won't get me mad, but we're gonna get that till later. But with Roman and Rollins, though, I think Roman should have at least ended it by the guillotine, have Rollins like pass out in the ring. That's what I would have preferred instead of a freaking DQ. Like, that is not how you kick off the Royal Rumble. It was weird, a weird beginning to it, but the match was good, but it was very close for Rollins to have it there. The match was pretty decent, but you could have gave it a better ending. But I did enjoy, the best part about the match was Rollins having Shield gear and giving me a throwback. So why not have the storyline continue? But great storytelling.
True. And what are your thoughts on Ronda Rousey winning the 30-woman Royal Rumble match?
Oh my god. Oh.
Well, there's his opinion, folks.
That's not my opinion, buddy. That is not my opinion. That was my opinion on Liv Morgan getting eliminated in that match.
True.
But,
typical you.
But yeah, I thought that was a great way to have the Rumble. I thought I was great to that was actually a great women's Royal Rumble match. I think it was probably one of the best women's Royal Rumble matches I've ever watched. I think Ronda Rousey was the right person to win it here. Liv Morgan could have been the true winner of that match because that could have built her match up all the way to WrestleMania. Yes, I see your eyes through your soul.
Really?
Okay. I am staring into your soul. All right, so
let me in. Let me into your soul.
I am happy about Ronda winning, but I did enjoy the surprises. Melina was the most fucked over surprise. Sasha Banks, I was freaking glad she didn't last in the Rumble very long. Ever since Zelina got her the fuck out, I was freaking glad. But back to Ronda winning. I hope Ronda and Becky have a good match at Mania. We'll finally have a one-on-one match, but I would prefer Ronda and Charlotte just because look at their match at Survivor Series in 2018. You should have Ronda beat Charlotte for the title so Ronda can be on SmackDown because Ronda's a former UFC fighter and that kind of shows for Fox Sports. So I think Ronda should go to SmackDown and fight Charlotte because they were the last two in the match and some sort, but Ronda definitely that could leave Liv getting the title off Becky for some sort. But as of this, I'm gonna go over all the entrants of the match. You have number 1 Sasha Banks, I was glad she got fucking eliminated by Zelina, my baby. Number 2, you have Melina, who literally had the most fucked over spot in the match because you literally had her last less than a minute and first one out. Number 3, you had Tamina, and why would she last 16 minutes, which literally in one Rumble, she lasts like 6 seconds. But number 4, you had Kelly, which was a decent spot in the match. Number 5, you had Aaliyah, who literally lasted 22 minutes in the match. Great damn performance. You scored. How many eliminate? Oh wait, no, she didn't make any eliminations. Liv Morgan scored 0 eliminations. What the fuck?
Damn.
And you have number 6, Wyatt, who got eliminated by the fucking Bella Twins, who literally the only you tried to make the Bella Twins moreover by eliminate all the people who are literally getting built up on the main roster. Fuck you. Number 7, you have Queen Zelina. Number 8, you have Bianca Belair. Number 9, you have Dana Brooke, which literally you had Reggie come out with her. Number 10, Michelle McCool. Number 11, you have Sonya Deville and Naomi continuing their storyline, which it was cool to see Sonya in the match. Number 12, you have fucking Natalya, which literally lasted 36 minutes in the match. Why? All right, number 13, you had Cameron. I never marked out for Cameron entering a match ever since that night. Number 14, you had Naomi. Number 15, you had Carmella, which literally, thankfully, she got her mask on in the match. Number 16, you had Rhea Ripley. Number 17, you had Charlotte Flair. God, it X out of it. All right. Number 18, you had Ivory, who was in the Hall of Fame. Cool to see right to censor, her right to censor gimmick. Number 19, you had Brie Bella. You did have a Bella Twins betrayal shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? I feel like the only reason they made the Bellas carry the freaking women's division at the time because they became the top stars on Total Divas. Because the Bellas were never at the top until they were put on Total Divas.
Yep.
Like, that was fucking ridiculous having the fucking Bellas eliminate all those great talents. You fucking ruined a Riot Squad reunion. I was very honestly,
True.
I'm very neutral with this Rumble. Number 21, you had Alicia Fox, which was cool. Number 22, you had Nikki ASH. Number 23, you had Summer Rae, which she should have lasted longer in the Rumble. Number 24, you had freaking Nikki Bella. Number 25, you had Sarah Logan, literally was a fucked over moment because you could have had a freaking Riot Squad reunion that night, which never freaking happened. That's why Liv was back there crying, you dumb, stupid motherfuckers. Number 26, you had Lita, which I would love to see Lita fight Charlotte at Mania. But if Ronda does fight Becky, I want Lita to fight Charlotte. Because that's the way it's looking. Number 27, you had Molly Holly unexpectedly in the match. Number 28, Mighty Molly. Number 28, you had Ronda Rousey. Number 29, you had Shotzi. You had Shotzi, which she should have had a better performance in that match because you literally had to do this to her. You had and number 30, you had Shayna Baszler, who has now a boring ass theme song. Which number 30 should have been Asuka. Number 30 should have been Asuka.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like I'm saying, it should have been Paige, bro.
Paige.
Her too.
Asuka, Bayley, Lacey Evans.
Yeah.
Hello. The Bella's appearance really fucking disappointed me. That really pissed me off the most. You should have saw how pissed I was when Liv got eliminated. I flipped my table over. I poured water
over in our
stuff.
call, our hangout chat.
You know what I was about to do? I was gonna pick this chair up and throw it on the TV.
I thought you were actually gonna do that.
I was gonna do it. Just like what that one guy did when he smacked the chair at the TV when Seth Rollins cashed in at Mania 31. That was freaking a famous YouTube video there.
Anyway, so who has not gone here for this match? Go right ahead, Josh.
Honestly, I was kind of mixed on this Rumble. The surprises were cool, and it was great to see
from here.
Ronda Rousey come back, but everybody
see Wyatt
on the predictions episode picked Liv Morgan specifically. Honestly,
I didn't pick her.
I was hoping she would have been one of the final four in that Rumble. And
I was bummed out when she got eliminated.
I was bummed. But it was dope to see Sarah Logan come back, Mickie James, Lita, Summer Rae, Cameron. I never popped. I agree with Wyatt. I never popped so hard for Cameron to come back.
I was about to strip in my underwear.
Of course you were.
Oh, God.
But what the fuck? Sasha Banks at fucking number 1? Fuck off. Like, literally.
That was good. So that way, Melina could have got her out, and she could have lasted shorter than Santino did at the Rumble in 2009.
Honestly, like, Melina, I was excited to see Melina. No joke. But the way they did her was so messed up. They literally had her in for like 2 seconds. Honestly, like, I know we were in a home call and we all lost our shit for Ronda coming out at number 28. I thought it was great that she's back. She looks incredible shape after giving birth. She looks ready for a main event, match at Mania. And
she's actually gonna appear on SmackDown tonight.
At the time of recording, as we speak. So honestly, if I had to say what I thought of the Royal Rumble for the women's, I had mixed feelings. I felt like we could have gotten more surprise. I mean, Ivory was. It was still cool to see her in the right to censor game, but where the fuck did you get that idea? You could have given us Paige, Asuka, or somebody that we
Ivory was a good performance, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, was she the one that had the microphone?
I'm not saying she had a bad performance. I was like hoping we could have had Paige or somebody that we haven't seen.
I liked how she was holding that microphone.
Ivory literally.
There must have been a reason for it.
That right to censor gimmick thing was so fucking cool. How everyone just went right after and tried to get her out. It was just fucking awesome. I wasn't mad of what gimmicks she came out with. So
I was literally watching right to censor clips that same day.
But honestly, this one was okay. I was not mad that Ronda Rousey won. I kind of expected it after Liv got eliminated, but
my dinner in peace.
I was really excited to see Sarah Logan. Honestly, I never thought
that was gonna happen.
I honestly thought that after giving birth and having a
Raymond
baby,
Castro.
Yep. I never thought Sarah Logan would have came back in an in-ring return. She looks in phenomenal shape, honestly.
Yo, Sarah Logan looks better ever since she's had her baby.
Yeah. And
that's the only other surprise was Cameron and Sarah Logan. Nobody predicted those two.
Disappointing return.
I predicted it. But yeah. But did you know? Did you know that you could save 15% or more? 15% or more on conscience?
But honestly, I was mixed with the men's Royal Rumble.
The men's? We're talking about the women's.
I mean the women's. Fuck.
God damn it, Josh.
Damn it, Josh.
Fuck you, Nick.
You're brain dead.
Nick.
What?
Nick, did you know you could save 15% or more on car insurance?
Go to hell, Gecko.
Gecko.
So, do you have anything else, Josh? Or
no? Nick Khan has officially.
We all went here.
Yes, Nick Khan officially scarred.
Oh, did you say this guy go straight to hell because it's annoying as hell.
Anyways, for next up,
Did you know that 15%? Did you know that 15% could give you 15 more minutes to run the hell away from me before I fucking beat the shit out of you?
know that Becky Lynch defeated Doudrop to retain the Raw Women's Championship? Okay, that was
surprise.
No one cares.
I'm gonna keep my take here short and sweet. It was obvious.
Uh-huh.
So you know what? I don't care about this match.
I took the biggest piss during the match.
I literally was on my phone during that.
Go right ahead, Lucas.
What?
Go right ahead, Lucas, for the match.
No, I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
So you want to pass on this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lucas passes. Josh, go right ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna rant here because you haven't seen this in a while. Okay.
Yes, assassin rants. Yes.
Okay.
Assassin rants. All right.
All right, let's watch this.
I literally sat here like this the whole match, on my phone, literally looking at better things to worry about in life. Then watching this cluster fuck of a match. I get Doudrop is a rising star, but she wasn't going to win the fucking title because Becky's a part of the Kiss My Ass Club. Right, Vince? Yeah!
Yeah!
But honestly, good lord, this match was fucking boring. God, this reminded me of fucking watching a sad fucking comedy movie. Dear God. I mean, holy shit. I'd rather watch the Emoji Movie than watch this pure.
No.
Dear Lord. This match bored me than Ronda Rousey talking about Nikki Bella opening the door to John Cena's bedroom in that damn horrible.
Oh, damn.
In that horrible fucking promo. But honestly, That match was the shit show of the fucking premium live event. I can't even say fucking pay-per-view anymore. But, oh god. I mean, don't get me wrong. Doudrop will eventually get there.
No! No! She's not ready for that.
I don't see that. I don't see that.
She's good. She's
In reality,
good.
she's not going anywhere because she'll go straight back to NXT UK.
Just bring back
she
Piper and
knows she's getting fucked over on Raw. So,
Or better yet,
hey guys,
she'll
this
be
match
sent
was
to released.
Hey guys, you know what? You guys want to know how you know? This is guys. I forgot what I was gonna say, but this match was more boring. Let's see.
I'm not finished.
This match was more. I
was about to finish my sentence, but
Okay,
anyways.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
To end this off, this match was boring as fuck. I had no
boring
interest.
as fuck. Okay, yeah, boring as fuck.
I'd sit in my bathroom and take the biggest piss of my life than watch this pure garbage. That was a match.
So let me guess. It was not too good for you.
Look, out of that triple threat match, you could have had anybody else win but fucking Doudrop. Give me a fucking break. Fuck
For how
this
long?
match. It was garbage. I hated it. I rather fucking wish it wasn't on the pay-per-view. And I rather beat the shit out of somebody who actually booked it. Nick Khan, you're next.
Fuck yeah! Shit out of someone named Dave.
Dude, no, it was shade, man. It was all
Khan,
shade.
Nick Khan, you're next.
Oh god, I gotta sell the company quickly.
Hey guys, you want to know how more? You guys want to know something? It's more. This match is more boring than this.
Oh, just Ryback.
He's a boring character.
Let's just say I would rather have Baron Corbin beat Chad Gable than watch this match.
Oh! Because Baron Corbin's better than Chad Gable.
Go to
hell.
Nick, if you didn't know, this already marks a year since we've had that debate.
Oh my god, man. Dumb.
So, anyways.
Oh man, that's been a
Jaden,
year.
go right ahead for the match.
Oh no.
Here's the thing. I didn't see it. I was getting something to eat, and then the incident with the WrestleMania sign. You guys started texting me about it.
Yes,
that incident happened.
And I'm pretty sure that's why the freaking crowd was so silent, because they're looking at a sign burning and people evacuating out of the arena.
So I guess you'll pass on the match, Jaden?
I'm pretty sure we should all pass anyway. Next match.
I'm gonna review. I'm gonna talk about it.
Let us all go.
I'm gonna talk who still needs to go?
Me. I'd rather rewatch.
1, 2, 3. The two novelists here. Novel number 1, go. And that's Nicholas.
Suck my balls. All right.
When and where?
Suck my balls. Damn.
All right. I didn't hate this match as much as everyone else here did, I think, because it was at least a match in that sense.
That existed.
It was. I mean, yeah, it was mentally boring as hell because there was no hype heading into it.
I see some meat there.
But big meat. Vince likes that. Vince likes.
I'm gonna pretend it's Liv Morgan's meat.
Whoa, you horny fuck.
What
okay.
the fuck?
It's Otis's catchphrase.
Oh yeah.
I stole Otis's lunchbox.
Whoa, now.
God damn it! You made Bobby Hill. You made Bobby Hill cry. Why would you do this?
I love you, Eddie.
Dad, he took my meat from me, Dad.
I love you, Eddie.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. But it was boring, but they didn't do anything shitty, at least. And plus, the finish with the top rope exploder or whatever the hell we're calling it now, actually did protect Doudrop in that sense. That it took a big move to beat her, I guess. But I feel like I'm playing devil's advocate here in that sense. Like, there was not really anything going for this match in terms of the people in it and the story heading into it. There really was nothing at all. So, yeah. The match itself was pretty empty, just like Shane McMahon's office in WWE headquarters is right now.
True.
But, yeah. It was definitely a match that happened, and I hope that they put the belt on someone else soon. And I hope that it's someone who's going to be the
Ronda
future of the company.
No.
Maybe. All right. Somebody else go before I lose more brain matter talking about this.
AJ. Oh!
What the?
Oh,
Jesus
it's time for the rant.
Okay, talk to me, AJ. Talk to me.
Turned like
What?
Steiner there for a second.
Fuck, dude. Come on.
What?
Okay.
What the
You had pretty much the weakest match of the night, dude. Everyone was fucking asleep, and I don't fucking care about this match. This match was boring, and Doudrop has a future, and Becky is overrated. But oh my god, I cannot stand that fucking name, dude. Doudrop, go fuck hell.
Damn, Mary, that name.
Hyper Niven is better. Anyways,
Coda.
overall, this match fucking sucked because I pretty much was talking to you guys while the match was happening. It had some moves from there and there, but I don't agree with this booking, dude. It could have been either Liv Morgan or fucking Bianca Belair, bruh. And out of all people, Doudrop. You gotta be kidding me, man.
Yeah, you gotta be kidding me too, dude.
Cartman, shut the fuck up.
I hate this match. This was the weakest match of the night, and I don't fucking care about this match. This was a sleeper. I hate this match.
Man.
Is he done?
Fuck this match.
Yeah.
Okay, is he done now? Is he done?
Cartman.
Anyways, that's enough from you, AJ.
Cartman,
Go ahead, Lucas.
I have neither one. So move on.
You don't care? Alright, that's enough from AJ. How about you, Wyatt? Go ahead.
Good, because I never even went yet. This is definitely my main thoughts on the match. Hear it.
Oh, the crickets.
That was my same reaction when Kaz Man was a big fat bitch.
But all I'm going to say is, this was definitely the weakest match on the card. I was literally taking a long-ass piss till this match was over. Because this match I knew was going to be my piss break. Because I can't stand Becky Lynch. I can't stand Doudrop. I'm going to tell you, this was probably one of the most weakest matches in pay-per-view history. Pay-per-view history. You should have made this match at least 10 seconds.
True.
But I wish it could have been Becky versus Bianca at the Rumble because, they're probably going to do it because of Bianca getting squashed at SummerSlam. But it doesn't make any sense for Doudrop to win personally. But of course, all I'm going to say is I don't care. All I know is I hated this match, and we still got to put up with this shit.
Becky,
Animal from
my
Big
dick.
time Bex. Fuck that.
Yeah. More
Becky,
like, hey guys, more like big time bitch.
Exactly. Big
time bitch.
Becky.
Big time bitch.
Big
And I'm
time
glad
bitch.
Ronda tossed her over last Monday. That made me smile. Felt like freaking Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
By the way,
Did everybody go here?
on a dark match, Bianca and Becky went at it, and guess what? Becky lost in nearly 10 seconds.
Most
Epic.
random information I've ever
Very
seen.
That's
So
amazing.
what? It wasn't for the title, so I don't care.
Oh,
So,
yeah, at least
did everyone go here?
yes.
Guys, guys,
Oh.
watch this. Guys, look
Oh.
what I got.
Oh no.
I got a Becky toy, and guess what? Get out of my face! Get out of my
Get
face!
this fucking shit
Get
out of here.
my face!
Got experienced by every one of her action figures fucking
Get
set,
out of
and they
my
sit on the
face.
shelves for 2 fucking months.
So anyways, the next match. It was for the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley defeated Brock Lesnar to win the title.
I was kind of surprised by that.
You know what? For this match, I haven't done this for a while.
Oh,
Fuck
my
you.
Anyways, Wyatt, go ahead.
Oh, I get to go first. Cool. Oh, I have a lot to say on this match. This match put me in a better mood because this is a match I've wanted to see in years. Ever since, people probably wanted it since Bobby Lashley came to WWE. But I'm glad the match finally happened. But why didn't we get this at WrestleMania? I understand why, but it would have been perfect to have them at Mania. But I understand Roman and Brock have their unfinished feud. But, the match didn't disappoint me. I mean, I was kind of expecting Brock to retain, which was I kind of wanted to happen. But with that, though, I am cool with Lashley winning because, I want Lashley to be a multiple-time champion. But I just have that feel, I just think, Roman interfering in the match and Paul Heyman going back to Roman, people think it's surprising, but I really didn't think it was surprising to me because if Heyman and Brock were going to reunite, it wasn't going to be for long.
Yeah.
But, I did expect that, but Brock doesn't seem to care at all. But, the ending I am happy with Bobby Lashley winning here. I think, Bobby Lashley with the multiple-time champion will be good. Bobby Lashley had a very good reign last time, so we'll see what happens this time. But I mean, I just get that feeling it's gonna be that, the match wasn't bad. I mean, I'm glad this has happened in a big pay-per-view like the Rumble. It's good and all, but and I'm glad Bobby Lashley's actually going to defend his title in the Chamber at Elimination Chamber, which should be good as well. But Roman interfering in the match as well, but I can't tell if Bobby Lashley's a babyface or a heel, or maybe he's just a tweener.
Yeah,
because
he's face Wyatt.
I think he's tweener because you saw Lashley high-fiving fans in the crowd. So Bobby Lashley, I think, is working babyface.
Yeah,
working towards babyface.
I could say that too. He's a babyface for me.
But very decent match. The match was good in my opinion, but no disappointment to me.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what this goes forward. But more information I'm going to talk about later.
Next up, Big Lucas.
All right.
Big
Let me pause it. I think it was a good match overall. I think probably one of the better matches on the card, and that is not really saying something. But honestly, probably. I said this. I knew Roman was gonna interfere. I knew his greasy hair ass is gonna be there. I just knew that was gonna happen. And with Heyman, I expected it. I really did expect it to betray him because never trust Paul Heyman. He's a rival manager, but never trust him. Brock Lesnar should have knew that. Roman should have knew that. Everyone should have knew that if he ripped him. Never trust him because he'll stab back. And going to what I said with this one, I think it was good until and I said this was storyline with Roman and Brock. It should have ended a long time ago. I do not like it personally. Should have ended a long time ago. It feels like a fucking love triangle on some kind of reality show with Roman, Brock, and Heyman. It feels like that to me. And But that said, I'm glad Bobby won it, but I got a feeling he's gonna be a transversal champion. So I'm gonna say right now, Bobby Lashley is gonna be a transitional champion. I'm calling it.
Oh
What do you
yeah.
mean by that? A transitional
Mhm.
champion? Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean by that, Lucas?
Acting like a heel lately.
What I mean by that? Okay,
Very Brock Lesnar.
so okay,
AJ,
so
no
here's the
talking
thing.
over people.
Yeah, y'all shut the fuck up. Anyway, going to what I said though, because before this was said, they have no plans for Bobby Lashley with the title, so they didn't even know why they did it. And I just had that feeling he's not gonna have to hold it for long. I feel like he's gonna lose that Mania in some kind of triple threat match with Rollins or Owens in there. I'm feeling he might lose at the Chamber. I just don't see Bobby being safe with this because he was a heel, and I don't like him as a face at all because him as a face is very bland. I feel like his character is honestly very bland to me. So honestly, he's gonna be transitional champion. It's gonna be pretty much like what's the name? Like the Miz.
Yeah.
Yeah, even I think Big E's title reign was kind of transitional because literally the first pay-per-view he was champion at was Extreme Rules, and it was a freaking 6-man tag. Cause I knew
Yeah.
they, and even we have so many champions that were transitional.
Yeah.
Like you did it with Randy Orton in 2020. You literally had him have the title for 2 weeks and drop it to Drew for no reason.
Yeah, that's true too. It's stupid.
Even when Cena beat Alberto Del Rio at Night of Champions 2011, dropped it 2 to 3 weeks later inside Hell in a Cell by Del Rio pinning Punk, and that was bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, I just see it. I just honestly see it.
Mhm.
And if it does happen, again, I called it. And don't say I jinx everything.
So next up, Jaden.
I actually thought Rock was gonna win though, but at the same time, I'm not really mad. I'm glad that Bobby is WWE champion though. But as someone already mentioned already, he's most likely going to be transition champion, and it sucks that they really don't have any plans for him.
Mm-hmm. So for this match, I kind of like the match. It's pretty good. I'm happy for Bobby becoming the new WWE champion again. I can't wait to see how this reign will go because I kind of enjoyed the first one, and Paul Heyman going back with Roman Reigns. I'm okay with it. So I kind of like this match. One of the good ones. All right, Josh.
Yeah, honestly, this match, I was very surprised that Bobby won. I was happy regardless. I enjoyed his first reign as champion. I really thought he deserved it, because it was 17 years he worked hard for that. And thing with Bobby, it kind of had me in the same vibe as Drew when he won at WrestleMania 36 Pandemic Edition, as I like to call it. When Drew won in front of no audience, which still I kind of feel like Drew should have had his moment, at WrestleMania last year, but they wanted to keep Lashley's title momentum going, like his momentum going with the championship. But honestly, I wasn't mad. I mean, Bobby or Brock, it didn't really matter who won, but I agree with a lot of you guys. It sucks that they don't have anything to do with Bobby, like put him in a feud with somebody. But the chamber match should be, decent, with all these talent that they're putting in. But I kind of expected Roman going back with Heyman, kind of like a swerve type of thing, because I thought Heyman was going to stay with Lesnar, but it was really interesting how Heyman transitioned back to Roman. And I knew Roman was going to have a big factor in that match because of the rivalry that they've been having. But overall, It was a solid match. I was very happy for Lashley. Hopefully, after the Chamber, I hope they do have some plans for him. And yeah, another 2-time champion for the Almighty.
Nicholas, go ahead.
I liked the match for what it was. Definitely not the best match of the night. But it was decent for what it was and accomplished what it needed to. I totally want these guys to have a match, just them, without the strings attached with other stories, or you don't even need a title for it. Just those two beating the hell out of each other for like 20 minutes without, the possibility of a storyline getting in the way of it. That would be absolutely awesome. Although I'm still glad that we finally got to see Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. That's awesome. But yeah, I'd totally be happy if they ran it back just with, just them. Yeah. So I'm good. I'm happy that I can expect better from this. If that makes any sense, that they could totally put together a better match. But yeah, the Heyman heel turn, I guess you could call it that, the Heyman betrayal and all that. That was interesting. I kind of saw it because although Roman and him breaking up was, sort of shocking, I feel like that him just going back to Lesnar immediately afterwards was really weird. So I didn't really expect it to last that long. It was kind of a weird switch. So it wasn't totally unexpected that happened. But yeah, Lesnar winning Lesnar was who I thought was gonna win. So I was pretty decently surprised to see them give Lashley another go at the title. I'm very happy with that. No, stop. Why? Not allowed. Banned. Go to catering. No.
Nicholas,
Stop
base.
it. No,
Base.
stop with the Shrek shitting on the couch. Dear Lord, I've had enough. Please, God. Oh,
Yep, Shrek shit all over the couch.
I'm not happy. I'd rather watch Doudrop versus Becky Lynch than watch that goddamn over again. Jesus Christ. But yeah,
He's an
no.
ogre.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, match was decent. But yeah, I'd say it was like the second best match of the night. Probably.
Yeah. AJ, go right ahead.
Okay, this match was pretty good until the ending. That ending was the most shocking moment of 2022 right there.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, I know. Maybe some people had it coming and all that, but like, I did not see that coming, dude. Like, Paul Heyman aligning back with Roman, even though Roman technically turned on Heyman, which was a good moment. But, oh, man, this match could have been a match at WrestleMania, man. And, yeah, I can agree with you guys, like, with being a transitional champion. Yeah, like Alberto Del Rio, which I personally hate. You are a piece of shit, Alberto. Miz, another one that is a transitional champion. Also Christian. You forgot to point that out. He only had it for like, I don't know, how many months? What? I think like a good 32. I don't know. I don't know how many months, but Christian, he could have been a good world champion until WWE fucked him up with that reign. He had the
That
title.
reign was not good for him in 2011.
Yeah, that was the shortest reign I ever seen as world heavyweight champion. Like, Christian deserves more. Anyways, moving up back to the match, Roman and Brock. I mean, no. Bobby and Brock. They had a good match. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman aligned with each other again, which pretty much my shocking moment, in my opinion, of 2022. You might disagree with me and all that, and you might see this coming, but I did not see that coming, dude. Like, I thought Heyman and Lesnar was just in line with each other for good, but I knew some stuff is not going to last long, so maybe I saw a little bit of coming, but I did not see it coming at all. Overall, this match was really good. Should have took place at WrestleMania, man. It could have been a better crowd than that, but they had
Better crowd reaction.
But I just want to say Alberto Del Rio is a real piece of shit. I love him. So, fuck you, Alberto Del Rio.
So everybody went here?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we went. Yeah, I went.
Lucas, you went, right? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
So we all went here. Now let's move on to the mixed tag team match. Edge and Beth Phoenix defeated The Miz and Maurice.
Oh god.
No, that's good.
I was
Jaden, go ahead.
Wasn't expecting too much from it anyway. It was perfectly fine. Didn't have any expectations coming from it.
Same. I mean, it's cool to have Edge and Beth Phoenix as a tag team for this match, and yeah, I wasn't expecting much either. There wasn't anything too special in this match, except I kind of liked the match pacing of it. It was solid. Josh.
I honestly, this was one of my favorite matches of the night. This was one of my favorite mixed tag team matches because finally, after a long time, we got to see Edge and Beth Phoenix compete together. I literally was enjoying this match. Back and forth, these two went at it. I felt Maurice really didn't have it in her. Like, she couldn't really, but she improved a little bit further going into the match. But I feel like she should just be at home, being a mom to 2 kids and everything like that. She's really not into wrestling, and basically like being Mrs. Manager is another thing that she can do also. But Beth Phoenix can still wrestle. I feel like she still got it. One more run in her would be awesome. I feel like a rematch between the two. I would like to see Beth and Maurice go at it, but it'll kind of be hard if Maurice, gets back in the ring again. But we'll see about that. Overall, one of my favorite matches of the night. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really awesome to see Edge and Beth Phoenix finally wrestle together as a couple. So it was awesome.
All right. AJ.
Okay, this might cause a little bit of controversy, would you say? I feel like this match was really underwhelming. I mean, this match was a little bit too short because they were just building up to the men's rumble because they just won the men's rumble and then go to bed pretty much. But I did really enjoy this match though because Edge and Beth, Miz and Maurice, they can go at it, but I understand Maurice is not okay. For me, I don't think Maurice was the best in the ring, but she was good in the mic, but I don't think she was all right. I think she's all right in the ring, but she did improve. And God, I love those attires that Edge and Beth and Miz and Maurice came out, and we need figures of that, to be honest. Like, I could actually get an action figure with that, bro. Oh my God, such a good attire, dude. Anyways, moving on, back to the match. Beth and Maurice had a good encounter. Miz and Edge, of course, had a good counter. Oh, it's like I feel like it reminds me of Raw and versus SmackDown because Miz and Maurice will obviously represent Raw. Edge and Beth will represent SmackDown because it just reminds me of that. But anyways, overall this match was really, really good. Like, they really killed it, especially for its tag match. But I feel like some people are gonna forget about this match though for the next, like I said before, to the Women's Royal Rumble. I feel like this match is gonna be forgotten a little bit because they're not really gonna talk about it as much. Like I said before, because the highlights is obviously Ronda Rousey and like surprises, of course. And just like that forgettable match with John Cena and Nikki Bella and then Miz and Maurice until that ending when John Cena proposed to Nikki Bella. But
Yeah, because Cena had to wrestle very smoothly because Cena had the ring in his pocket.
yeah,
That's the reason why Cena had to be very smooth in the ring.
I remember that. I do.
But anyways, overall, this match was really, really entertaining to watch. And I wouldn't mind seeing these guys go at it again.
Yeah. So, Wyatt, go ahead.
Okay. I actually thought the match wasn't bad. Solid. I love the matching gear between both of them. Beth Phoenix looked great that night. Edge looked great that night. I think the right team won the match. I did love the combinations between them two. I think Beth Phoenix is still good in the ring until this day. Especially the fact, I did like the parts of the match when, I love the end to it when they double speared the Miz and then, and I'm glad Beth got to have her hands on the Miz, especially at the end when they gave each other a double Grand Slam. But I kind of figured this will be the end to their storyline. I think this is a great way to end it off. But it kind of disappoints me that Edge and Miz were not in the Rumble. But but as of that, I don't have too much to say. But I really thought the match was decent. I'm not disappointed about it at all. I think the right team won, and that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Nicholas.
All right, let's get into this one. So I expected at least a decent match out of this, and we got a decent match. I was not expecting much out of this match from the start because I wasn't really, into the storyline from the beginning, and I just felt like this felt like filler to me, in all honesty. Like, nothing about it really felt natural, especially the way it started. It really didn't feel like nothing really flowed with it, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't like Edge came after celebrating something, then Miz freaking comes out and returns and goes after him. Like, it felt very artificial, the entire feud. Like, it was just done to get Edge on for ratings reasons and to get interest up in having him back. That's really what it felt like for the entire feud. And in terms of the couples match, I feel like I've seen better couples matches than that. Like, ever since they had Cena and Bella versus Miz and Maurice, they've just been trying to recapture that and do it all over again. Kind of like the Daniel Bryan story, just a little bit. Trying to recreate the magic of it or something. And it's just, I feel like you could totally give an Edge an original match to have. You could have had him fight AJ at the Rumble. You could have had all sorts of different dream matches or something, giving him a good match to have for the Rumble, or even had him in the Rumble, since he barely had anybody in that match to begin with. But alas, they didn't go with that option, and we got this match instead. It was all right for what it was, but it was definitely it was filler. That was the best I could put it, and it's not really going to lead to anything else. So yeah, it was a match. It was a tag match.
Yeah, Lucas. You're on mute, buddy.
Luke died.
Well, I was gonna say I gotta go find again, but honestly, it was all right. Edge had a cool like gear, whatever, and I do really like that gear, whatever. But honestly, there's nothing special to it. Honestly, to me, I'm agreeing with Nicholas. Nothing special, but any honestly, it felt weird. Is it just me? Or is it felt clean? But I felt this okay. So yeah, so I'm not.
All right. So, anyway, so we all went here.
Yep. Here we go. This is. I want to talk about this.
The last match of the card. Brock Lesnar wins the 30-man Royal Rumble match and will have a World Title match at WrestleMania. By last eliminating Drew McIntyre. So, first up, Nicholas, you go ahead.
All right. This was a shitty Rumble. And it was the worst. It was worse than the Women's Rumble. Wasn't the worst Rumble ever. It's definitely been worse. But this is the worst one that I've personally watched live.
Yeah.
There was literally nothing memorable about it. And when I mean there was nothing memorable,
The only thing memorable was Brock winning.
and that's barely memorable for me because I feel like we've just had that happen even without the Rumble so many times. But just the whole Rumble was uneventful as hell.
Yeah.
And it's like a Rumble should not be boring. That's the one thing a Rumble should not be. The Rumble should not, and the Rumble shouldn't feel empty either. Rumble felt like both. Even when it had like freaking all these guys like Sheamus and like the feeling I had in the middle of that match when it was like Madcap Moss and all them, and there was only like 10 spots left. It was
Most of them people in the match were mid-carders.
Yeah, it was just it was hard to sit through. And no wonder Shane McMahon booked that because it was shit. No wonder because God
Shane
knows.
didn't book it.
Well, I mean, he tried to book it, and people had to fucking hold him with a straitjacket to make sure he didn't fuck up the thing even more than it already was. He didn't have any of the like good people like Triple H and Tyson Kidd there to help book the thing.
Tyson Kidd broke a neck.
Well, he's a big producer back there, and he's helped with like the men's and the women's rumbles in the past, and he wasn't there, so kind of a reason why both matches were lackluster. So yeah, it makes sense why in that sense, but still with the amount of talent you had in there and with the stories you had going in, you could have easily put something better. And I think also the fact that there was so much hype surrounding a Forbidden Door entrance the entire like run up to it just like hurt it even more when there was no entrant at all. That people when you let people's imaginations run wild, they will come up with a situation much better than you can put together. That's always going to happen. Like reality can never beat expectation when it comes to something like that. So yeah, that did hurt a lot. I don't know if they could really done anything about that besides saying like people will not appear, but then that will just turn off people from watching the thing. So they were in a lose-lose situation when it came to that. But yeah, as for Brock winning, I would have totally liked it if somebody else would have won, but I get why they had Brock win. But at the same time, you could have easily had Brock have a match against Reigns because Reigns attacked him. It's not like they had no reason beforehand to put the two together. If they had no storyline previously, if Reigns had never attacked Lesnar, and you had him win the Rumble to face him at Mania, I would have been better off with that. The fact that you already had a long-term story between them, a lot of bad blood, and Roman interfered with his match literally earlier that night, it's like you already had the millions of excuses to have them have a match and you didn't need to have him win the Rumble. Like I was never against having Lesnar versus Reigns at Mania. That was good. You had all the reasoning to do that even before you had Lesnar enter the Rumble. So with the Rumble, you could have easily had some guy like Owens or just somebody else you've been building up. Hell, even Rollins. You could have had Rollins.
You could have AJ Styles.
Or even AJ. I would have totally
AJ was the right man to do it.
If AJ or Cesaro, if you had actually been building him up consistently, there were so many other choices that you could have had that you've been building
Hardy
up.
Could have been a good one if he still was under contract.
Yeah, well, that was fucking stupid on their part.
Yeah.
But yeah, you totally had a bunch of different options you could have gone with. But instead, they went with, there's no possible way they accept Lesnar versus Reigns. I've won the Rumble. Whatever.
You know that Ridge Holland lasted in there for 20 minutes? Ridge Holland.
I mean, I like Ridge Holland, so I could totally see him win a title.
But
I like him.
Omos lasted for 4 minutes.
Bruh. God damn.
Bro, this
Bruh,
could be a fit, to be honest.
Dude, there was so much wrong with this freaking match. I tell you what. But yeah, I hope they can do better. I wish they would. I'm losing faith that they will. But yeah. It was left a sour taste in my mouth at the end. Like I've never felt disappointed at the end of a Rumble before. Like even when like people who in hindsight probably should not have won, like Triple H or Randy Orton.
Alberto Del Rio should have not have won.
Yeah, I wasn't like
hell no.
Yeah,
Hell
I wasn't around. Yeah, Santino should have won that, but I wasn't around watching during then. But like I at least was excited when those things happened. With Lesnar, you just saw that from a mile away, and it was just
And
horrible.
Vince smelled it from a mile away.
I wouldn't mind Nick. I wouldn't have minded if Drew won again. I wouldn't.
I would have honestly not minded if you had a
Drew.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, if you had a double winner, that would have been awesome. I would have loved that. Hell, I would have loved it if I would have been fine if Bianca had won the Women's Rumble earlier. I would have been completely fine with her winning 2 years in a row because I would have made her look like a freaking star. But the booking is going down the drain. I'll tell you what. I can't figure out what to do anymore. These people. Goddamn.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
these people keep demanding Madcap laws. I gotta give them the people what they want. Damn it.
So, anyways, Nick, is that all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got. That's my piece.
All right. Two people are raising their hand. Josh.
I'll go last.
Well. Let's talk about this Royal Rumble. First of all, before I get into what I thought about it, did anyone see Nick Khan sitting in the front row ringside staring at
AJ's hero?
No.
Yes.
Hell no. I saw that. I was pissed off.
Anyway, what the fuck was this? I might have to do another rant again, but there's really not much to rant about. But honestly,
I know stuff to rant about.
This Royal Rumble, the men's one this year sucked. I was very, very hyped for some surprises. And that's the most thing you look forward to the Rumble is the surprise entrance or the legends that come back for one time a night. But where was that, Vince? Nick Khan?
I needed Mansoor in that match.
Yeah. Like, it was cool to see Bad Bunny come back. Like, it was cool to see him come back.
Oh,
but fucking Shane O'Mac? Really? God damn it. Look, if you told me Shane O'Mac was in the fucking Royal Rumble, I would have been in the bathroom taking the biggest piss during that man's
I love Shane McMahon.
But I love Shane McMahon. But seriously, the best in the world?
No.
Yes. No. but still cool to see Bad Bunny. I was picking AJ Styles to win, but sadly he got eliminated. Boo-hoo. Crying my eyes out. But I didn't mind that Brock won. But, like, once AJ got eliminated, I had a feeling Brock was going to win to keep him and Roman's storyline going. But it's fucking annoying. We're getting Roman versus Brock 3 times. First at Mania 31 back in 2015.
34, and then this again.
34.
Like,
and now
why? Like, there's no fucking
why?
point to this shit anymore.
What Lucas said. Why? And Nick Khan, what were you doing in the front row watching the Royal Rumble? Who was that
It's
little
because
kid next
the
to you,
business is dying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who was
yeah,
that
I
little
have a
kid
theory.
next to you?
Honestly, I would rather
Kid, don't have your kid be like you. You're the worst fucking president I've seen in WWE history. You were the biggest piece of fucking human shit. Honestly, I was expecting some surprises like Moose, Forbidden Door entrant. I was hoping to see some returns. I was hoping to see some legends or whoever. But it came back. Yet, I was hoping to maybe see Veer Mahan or Chris Masters. Or Trevor Murdoch or whoever from NWA. But no. Instead, we got fucking Robert Roode, Dolph Ziggler, fucking Jobber City. But I felt like in that match, they fucked over Damian Priest a little bit.
They did.
Oh, yeah, they did.
I really didn't care about Roode because, Roode's a jobber in a way, but
It sucks.
But Rich Holland, they kind of fucked him over too. Omos, who's like a future star. But
No.
I felt like this Rumble could have been better. I wasn't mad Brock won, but, this Rumble was just pure American shit.
Okay.
The men's Rumble was pure shit.
Okay.
I'll have to agree here. This men's Rumble match was one of the worst ones I've seen.
Yeah.
I did not like it.
Great.
Barely any surprises. So you know what? Brock winning, I don't mind that at all. But I'm keeping it short. Fuck this Rumble. So Jaden, go ahead.
When Brock came out, once AJ and Kevin got eliminated, I knew Brock was gonna win. So I'm not even mad about Brock winning anyway.
Yeah. AJ.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Before I go on a fucking rant around here.
AJ, you're happy about Brock winning.
Okay. I'm a stupid brain again. Here.
Oh,
This is the second time already.
He got my face on his
This was the worst Royal Rumble match I ever fucking seen, dude.
Yeah, tell me about
Are you kidding me? Okay.
You could have.
Happy Brock doesn't win.
There was barely no surprises, dude. I mean, Bad Bunny, I was cool with it. Also, Shane McMahon.
Shane McMahon, he's an asshole.
What is this? The Attitude Era?
Yeah,
Rumors
this
of Attitude Era?
Attitude Era.
Oh my god. Shane O'Mac? Okay. And I heard backstage he really he openly buried Jamie Noble, which was a dick move.
Yeah, he's a dick asshole.
I'm actually glad that Shane got fired for this because I feel like he was a little bit unprofessional.
Very unprofessional, man.
But oh god, this was the weakest Royal Rumble match I ever seen.
So weak.
Okay, Cartman.
Getting eliminated. Nearly, oh my god. Omos was dominating the match. I do not see anything in him, to be honest. I know he's a big man and all, but what the hell is WWE gonna do with him? He has no character. Seriously.
He's fighting Goldberg at Mania, I'm calling it.
He's just Goldberg, a big man. Come on.
Your hero, bro.
God. And also, these future stars could have had something, dude. Like Rich Holland, Austin Theory, Shinsuke Nakamura, Damian Priest, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, who was left out of the Rumble, which
And Finn Balor.
Yeah, we know you left Cesaro.
and Ziggler.
He was out of
Big
he was out of
E
country.
for crying out loud. Big E. Oh,
Hey, y'all watching SmackDown? Guess who just came out?
God. Not right now, Jaden. Oh, God.
Goldberg.
No! This is even worse. Anyways, back to the ranting. Oh, God.
Here comes Goldberg.
This was an awful match, dude. I hated it, but definitely okay. Brock was it was a good winner. I mean, they're gonna probably get a belt. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar again, which I cannot stand that match and that rivalry. That needs
The
to
only
go.
way I will agree to it is if they add Drew in it.
Yeah, they could
Would be a
have had
dominant
Drew.
triple threat.
Drew could have won. I
Drew
wouldn't
wins.
mind that too. Come on, man. WWE's old school now. Like they're booking these part-time wrestlers. Give the new stars an opportunity that they deserve. Nick Khan, John Laurinaitis, Bruce Pritchard all need to go. They are ruining WWE. Anyways,
I
fuck
guess
this
I'm
Rumble. Hopefully next year's better, bitch.
Yeah,
No,
Goldberg's on TV.
I guess I'm going last.
It's time.
So, Lucas, you go ahead.
It's time. Okay.
I thought Lucas won.
Time to get everything off my chest. I'm just gonna say people I disagree with, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say because, you know, me, I'm a man who doesn't give a fuck no more. All right, I do not care. This Rumble, honestly, was worse than 2015. I'm just gonna be honest. So much deflation happened. Like you could have a surprise, like a Wyatt, Veer Mahan. You could have Forbidden Door entrances. You could have everything, you know, can go right. But you ended like this. Jobber City, just mid-card people are just mid like that? Really? Really? You think that's going to be make a satisfied Rumble and have Brock come out and then most predictable, his little ponytail, he doesn't grow his hair out, stupid little, you know, Viking little no-brain ass decided to go out there and, you know, decided to run the Rumble. That was the most predictable shit I seen. He couldn't even want it. He had no reason to be in that Rumble. The only reason why he's won because he's ex Paul Heyman, you know, decided to be with his little boyfriend Roman. That's the only reason why. I'd rather see Brock be retired. I'm just saying that. His face done been fine, but I'd rather not see him on TV no more because he's just getting out of hand. If he wins the Elimination Chamber, I'm officially going to be done with Brock Lesnar. I don't care if there's like very good things for it, but no. I do not care no more. People can hate me all you want. I do not fucking care. Bottom line. But this is the deflation all over the place. Forbidden Door entrances. You know, you could have everything that gone right. But no. No. You decided to do all that. Just wow. Just wow. Just the most disappointing Rumble I've ever seen in my life. And I honestly wish I this Rumble, or I wish I didn't watch this Rumble. That is saying something. I wish this Rumble was deleted from my history, deleted from my brain, deleted from all my existence. Look at how bad it was. You know what? I'm going to go and get my rating. It's a 3. Hell, even a 2. Look at how bad it was. Fuck this pay-per-view and fuck this match.
Wyatt, go right ahead.
All right, I'm going to give a neutral reason on this. Let me get my ass up here. But, I'm going to tell you, this was one of the weakest Royal Rumble matches you ever fucking had in this history. Brock Lesnar winning was not bad, but why are you getting Brock and Roman again? The only reason I'm going to approve this is if you add Drew or someone else in there to make it a triple threat and kill the match. You could kill it. But, you know, Brock, I'm okay with Brock winning. I love Brock. But I knew once AJ was gone and once Owens was gone, Brock's winning. Brock is winning. And I would have been cool with Drew to win as well. Owens would have been a shocker. AJ would have been a shocker. But, you know, this fucking company's fucking dying to the moon. You You literally fucked over 89% of the people in the match. And Bobby Hill's bad performance, he didn't deserve nothing like this.
He didn't deserve nothing like
Bobby
that.
Hill didn't deserve nothing like this.
Bobby Hill should have won the Rumble. Change my mind.
Yes, he should have won the Rumble. He's my
Bobby
hero.
Hill.
Guys, leave him alone. He's my hero.
Bobby Hill's gonna eliminate Omos.
He's my friend. But yeah.
In my head
I mean,
canon,
you-
Omos was eliminated by Bobby Hill.
Jason, not now. Okay. As I continue the match, AJ no talking over people. I mean, you could have had all these surprises. You were supposed to expect LA Knight and Tommaso Ciampa or Roderick Strong in that match. You could have had Tommaso Ciampa in that match.
Yeah,
You could have had a few NXT call-ups in that match. Was there any NXT call-ups in the women's Rumble?
No, there was
No.
none. There were no
There was
NXT
none.
people in the entire night. Not even
Yeah.
that Rumble. There was no NXT people. That was shocking.
No Io Shirai, no Cora Jade, no
None.
Yeah.
There was
You had no
nobody.
Elias in that men's Rumble match, which
nothing.
Yeah, like you could have had all these cool people to enter the Rumble. You could have had Triple H. Oh no, Triple H I think is still having.
No, you could not have Triple H. I feel like there's something going on with
You
him
could
right
have-
now.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Finn Balor and Cesaro weren't in the match. I mean, you could have
That's
had.
true.
Oh,
I mean, you could have
man.
had so. You could have had look at Kofi Kingston failed his moment.
Yeah,
But-
at that point that was
Yeah,
when
that
I
was
knew
a
that
botch.
match was cursed.
That was
That
actually
was
a
when
bot.
I knew that match was cursed, when Kofi
Okay.
fucked
Back
up the
to what I was
spot.
discussing here. I mean, you could have had someone. You could have had something good in this match. Look at you had all this shit. You could have had John Cena just come out just for the night in that match. You could have had the Hurricane from backstage join that match. You could have had Kane in that match. You could have had freaking Jamie Noble and Nydia in that match. You could have had let's see, you could have had freaking Nia Jax come back and be number 30 again. You could have AJ in that match. I mean, you had so
Scotty
much
Too
to
Hotty
choose from.
You could have
you could have had The Rock in the match. You could have had RVD
You
in
could have
that
had
match.
Rikishi in that match.
You could have had Hulk Hogan's dad in that match.
Hulk Hogan's dad's friend.
Yes. Kevin
I mean,
Nash.
Brother, my dog is entering the Rumble, brother.
Hulk
I mean,
Hogan.
You could have had Veer Mahan in that match, which could have been the true winner.
Dude, that would have been the biggest pop
Guys,
ever from me. If
just a
Veer
daily
Mahan
reminder,
entered that.
He's
Yeah.
coming.
Dude,
He's coming.
if
Hey,
he
guys,
entered number
don't get
30.
Coming.
Okay.
Daily reminder: Veer Mahan is coming to Raw.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go over all the entrances. That way I can rant even more. Number one, you had AJ Styles eliminated by Madcap fucking Moss. Madcap
Fuck that!
fucking Moss.
Fuck that
The
move.
only things he succeeded in WWE was becoming multiple-time 24/7 champion and pairing up with Corbin. That's all Madcap.
Yeah.
You have AJ Styles. You could have had him win the Rumble. And Evan has said this to us multiple times. You could have had AJ win the Rumble, main event Mania Night 1 or 2, main event WrestleMania, have a good title run with it, and then when his contract expires, he loses it, and that could get his way out of WWE. But I think he probably resigned a new deal or something like that. But I don't know. I can't keep updated with AJ's contract. That was just from what Evan was saying. Number two, you had Shinsuke Nakamura, who was literally the second person eliminated in the Royal Rumble who lasted 5 minutes.
That pissed me off.
Number three, you have Austin Theory, who actually had a decent performance in the Rumble.
He
Number
did.
4 was the first elimination, which pissed me off a lot. You had fucking Robert Roode. Robert Roode, the first person eliminated in that fucking Royal Rumble match, and left in 54 seconds. Fuck off. You had Rich Holland, number 5, who lasted 19 minutes. Lasted a long time in that match. You had number 6, Montez Ford. Damian Priest, who lasted only 11 minutes in the match, who was entered number 7. Number 8 was Sami Zayn for the second time in his career, who lasted 3 minutes. You had Johnny Knoxville, which actually would have been better as a surprise in the Rumble. I mean, you know, you could have, but back to what I was saying, you could have had Edge and The Miz in the Rumble. That still would have been surprising, but you know, but also in the match, let's see, you had number 10, Angelo Dawkins. Don't care. Number 2 should have been number 11, Omos. Number 2 should have been Omos.
Yeah.
Because when Omos came in, I was like, oh shit. You know what? You had all these people eliminate Omos. No, Omos should have been in that ring and threw almost everybody out. Omos could have came in like a freaking monster and just threw everybody out. That would have made the match better. Number 12, you had Ricochet, who lasted like 4 minutes. Omos lasted only 4 minutes.
Fuck that, man.
Number
Fuck
13, you had Chad Gable. Number 14, you had Dominic Mysterio.
Woo!
Number 14, Dominic Mysterio, who literally had one of the worst performances in that match that night. Number 15 was, of course, one of my favorites, Happy Corbin, who had an okay performance. Number 16, you had Dolph Ziggler, one of the most underdogs in the Royal Rumble matches ever. Literally one of the last people in the Rumble matches, but gets eliminated. Dolph Ziggler.
Dude, that would have been...
Number 17, you had Sheamus, which I see a feud with him and Bad Bunny, which, you know, could happen, but, you know, I mean, Bad Bunny is a good wrestler, but I'll get to him. Number 18, you had Rick Boogs, most of these people in this match lasted like 4 minutes. Number 19, Madcap Moss. Number 20, you had freaking Matt Riddle, who lasted longer than Randy Orton in that freaking match.
Bruh.
You had number 21, Drew McIntyre, who would have been decent as a double Royal Rumble winner. Number 22, you had Kevin Owens, who literally got fucked over. Number 23, you had Rey Mysterio, who wasn't too bad. Number 24 was one of the most, one of the most savage moments and one of the most status moments in Royal Rumble history, who lost his moment. Kofi Kingston, who literally touched his feet when he held onto that barricade. John Morrison did it better in 2011. I'm sorry. Number 25.
Yeah, I was
Bobby Hill.
I'm sorry, but his Rumble performance wasn't that best, but he did deserve nothing like this.
Oh, poor
He should have been one of the final 4 in that match. Number 26, you had Big E. Number 27, you had Bad Bunny. Number 27, you had Bad Bunny, which actually I was impressed with his performance. Number 28, you had Shane McMahon, which I was actually surprised. I was actually expecting that to happen because, you know, it was confirmed. But, you know, Shane McMahon and Bad Bunny was not enough.
Yeah, and
to make
they
it
were
enough,
the final
add
four.
LA Knight and Tommaso Ciampa.
They were in the final 4.
Yeah.
And Bad
The
Bunny.
final four should have been Bobby Hill, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar.
I would have been fine with that. I would have liked that. Or hell, even had AJ in there in the final 4. Have him as an Iron Man.
should have won the Rumble, period. All right,
True.
Number 29, you had Randy Orton. I understand why Randy Orton was number 29 because you were in his hometown. Which it would have been nice for Randy Orton to win the Rumble in his hometown. Like, that would have
been earlier. You should have had him in earlier so it lasted longer. I don't get why.
Yeah, like Randy Orton could have been like number 1 or earlier in the match because, you know, Randy Orton would have had a good performance in front of his hometown. Like, literally, you had him in the Rumble for 2 minutes and 21 seconds, which made me a little upset. Number 30, you had Brock Lesnar. Like, I knew Brock Lesnar was going to be number 30. Like, it's got to be Brock. Like, I'm not going to be mad if this guy wins. And, you know, when Brock was down, when it was him and Drew at the end of the last Rumble, when Brock threw him out, I'm like, payback's a bitch.
It felt like it was short for time initially. Yeah. And, well, that was confirmed. It was short for time. I knew.
When Brock threw Drew out, I was like, payback's a bitch. Because look at 2020. Drew got Brock out. 2 years later, vice versa.
And what will it lead to? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing.
And we'll
All
never
I'm say
see
this
it
is definitely one of the worst Royal Rumble matches I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
But I hated the match, but I was cool with the winner.
I had to rewatch 1992 just to like scrub my brain of just the trash that was.
one of the it was 1995 or 1996 that had one of the most silliest Royal Rumble matches. Literally, everyone was barely last a minute.
I'm sure it was either 1995. I think it was
95.
Yeah, it might have been 95. That one was a shitty one. So as much as people like 1999, that one wasn't really all too good because Austin and Vince was very spread out in that one. So, I mean, it was Attitude Era, so you're gonna have better perception of it. But no, I 1992 is still the best for me.
Royal Rumble 2011, the match was good, but you had a terrible winner.
Oh yeah, no, like there's an insanely long list.
Royal Rumble 2015, you know who should have won that? Daniel Bryan. Royal Rumble 2017, you know who should have won in 2017? Bray Wyatt. Look at this.
God.
2012, Sheamus should have not won. You know who should have won? Chris Jericho.
Jericho should have won, absolutely.
You know who should have won in 2011? CM Punk.
Yeah. Actually, who would you have won? Would you change who won in 2013? Who would change that or not?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I would have kept seeing it as long as you made it a triple threat in Mania, honestly, with Punk, because you could have definitely done that. So it wasn't boys in a lifetime, damn it. Yeah. Like, we're just going to fantasy booking at this point. That's how bored we are of talking of the Rumble. We're just going to random shit.
Can we just get this over with? I'm done. I'm legit done, and I want to go. I want to get out of here.
All I'm gonna say is let's look at 1993 real quick. You know who should have won? Macho Man, because it was his last run. Macho Man versus Bret Hart at WrestleMania would have been dope.
Oh man, yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, you should have had Randy Savage win that year, not Yokozuna.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But we're all damn bit. We're fixing the past at this point.
Yeah.
But
Jason, I give you permission to end this call or whatever.
All I'm say is pay back
episode.
Ratings. So I'm giving this 4. Wyatt, how would you rate it?
I'm gonna rate it a 6.
Lucas.
3.
Josh.
I'm gonna go 5 out of 10.
Jaden.
5.5 out of 10.
AJ.
I'm sorry. This pay-per-view.
Don't make this a novel.
Yeah, no, do it. Don't listen to haters, man.
God damn it! Say your fucking phrase.
I'm giving it a fucking 4. Terrible pay-per-view.
Thank you, goddamn.
Christian.
Nicholas.
2 out of 10. Because the Rumbles are literally the main part of it, and both sucked. And also, the world title matches just kind of saved it.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, where we reviewed the Royal Rumble, and we hope you all enjoyed. Our next episode is Royal Rumble 2015, and for the Moshcast, we got the review for Korn's new album, and we get to finally interview Caskets, this cool band from the UK. They're coming to the Moshcast, and for Cinematic Analysis, we will review My Bloody Valentine. Speaking of which, welcome Nicholas to Cinematic Analysis.
Yeah.
And you can also subscribe to our good friend Kevin from the Core Progression Podcast. You can check out some interviews there, occasional album reviews. So yeah, we got a shout out to Kevin and a shout out to Julian, Heavy Metal Joker. You can check out his IGTV content and our former Moshcast member, Metalhead Max. You can follow him at Metal Rock Reviews. You can check out his YouTube channel and his podcast. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, Lucas had to leave because he was burned out, which I can understand. And yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Next up, Nicholas, go right ahead.
All right. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Dear Lord, my brain is a complete mess from having to rethink about this show after going through it over and over again for over a week about how not good it was. So yeah, that was a great trip down memory lane. Thank you guys for watching our torturing of ourselves. Please do subscribe and like the video so that we get something out of this. And yeah, you know, follow the frog in my throat. Please follow everybody here on their social medias and whatever. And subscribe to the Moshcast. Subscribe to Thematic Analysis, where you can find me talking about how the windows in the movies look very nice or something. I'm pretty sure that's how movie reviews work. And yeah, you know, go watch some really good wrestling and stay safe and yeah, stay healthy during this time.
And God damn it.
And God
Right,
damn it!
right.
Yeah. Go to catering. Not much.
Jaden, go right ahead.
You can find my Instagram and YouTube at the description below. Also, check out the video of me reacting to all the participants and entering the Royal Rumble match live while I was at the show. You can follow me on TikTok at J314.
Wyatt.
Yeah, thank you all for another great episode here on the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. I knew it was a crazy ass episode. I know Lucas left, whatever. Follow everybody on all of their socials. Subscribe to all podcasts. Support independent wrestlers and independent wrestling, and keep crashing, burning, and comment below what you all thought of the Rumble.
AJ.
Stay tuned for more episodes, and stay tuned for Bad Pay-Per-Views month.
That's coming up too.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of the fastest rising podcast of all professional wrestling.
I thought you were gonna spin around.
No, I'm actually burned out because fuck this pay-per-view. But anyways, thank you guys for watching another episode of the Crash and Fucking Burn Wrestling Podcast, the loudest podcast of all. No, the fastest rising podcast of all.
Dude, wrong podcast.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And please give it a like, subscribe. Give this channel a like, subscribe, comment, and go check out the Moshcast Cinematic Analysis. Check out everyone's IGTVs, YouTube, wherever you want to do. Go right ahead. And hopefully
check out the TikTok pages for Crash and Burn Moshcast.
Check out the TikTok page as well. We will post more on there. So, because Josh obviously was the first post, but don't worry, most of us will
headbang videos, and wrestling stuff.
Yep. Anyways, I'm AJ, and I'm fuck. Oh no, hold on. The last warrior is fucking out. Yeah.
You're so aggressive.
God damn it, go to catering.
Okay. Josh, you close out this incredible video.
Wow, I feel fucking honored. Thanks, Nick Khan. I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
Thank you guys for watching this, I don't know, goddamn episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed our fucking review of the Royal Rumble 2022. Yes, I call it the clusterfuck of 2022 because it was don't bad. Fuck you, Vince. But yeah, go follow everybody on their social medias. Go follow the Crash and Burn and Moshcast TikTok pages. We'll be posting content very soon. Be sure to go do that. Also, guys, follow everybody on their social medias. Check the description below. And, Nick doesn't have social media, but you know what you can do? You can hit him up on Discord anytime you want, or you can send him a free Skype invite to talk with Tony Khan or Vince McMahon and Nick Khan about the upcoming releases. God damn it. Go to another company.
Coming soon. Moshcast meets Mosh Talk. You can check out Mosh Talk. Shout out to the members.
Guys,
Erica Leanne.
In the comments below, if YouTube even allows us to use comments anymore. What did you guys think of the Royal Rumble? We want to hear your thoughts and suggestions. Anyways, stay tuned for Bad Pay-Per-Views month. Stay tuned for Royal Rumble 2015 and so much more to come in the very weeks. We will see you guys next time. And the assassin is out. Fuck you, AJ. Just kidding.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Jason. That's Wyatt. That's Jaden. That's Josh. That's AJ. And that's Nicholas. And that was Lucas. And you're in for a mosh. I mean, keep crashing and burning.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Thank you guys for watching. And remember, America.
I'm gonna port.
Crush and burn!